Hello and welcome to this very special edition of Mother's Appleseeds. On today's episode, you're going to see an episode that's been produced by one of our students, and one student only. Her name, Bethany Forbes. Bethany is an exemplar operator. She's one of our incredible Appleseeds. She can work on her feet and she uses her mind. She's a league above the rest of our Appleseeds, and this year she has been nominated for Appleseed of the Year. We look forward to you being able to watch her work, and we look forward to being able to see what she's been able to create for this week's episode.
Hi, I'm Beth Forbes and I'm here today with Ibu Vicky. Hi.
Hi, Beth.
How are you?
Very well. Bagus sekali.
My first question for you would be, what is your role at the Indonesian Institute?
I am the East Java director, so when I'm in Surabaya, I go to all of the schools. I've been to 13 schools and 5 universities, and I represent the Institute at official functions.
Why is it important to learn Indonesian?
I cannot stress enough that knowing your neighbour, having a different way of thinking, of taking you out of your comfort zone, of feeling that embarrassment of learning a language and afraid of making mistakes, just all of those things that take us out of our comfort zone, getting us to know other people, but the fact that you can actually live there and really, really live there as a local rather than a Westerner.
What do you enjoy most about being part of the Indonesian Institute?
They're fun. It's, as far as in Indonesia, it's a whole different lifestyle, completely different. So you're mixing with people from all walks of life. Like I said, I was with the education department there, but also with the Consulate General, and then also with the university. So it's a whole mixture of things, whereas in Australia it's more laid back, but I still have my Indonesian friends here. I have a lot of Indonesian friends. So it's my life.
And my last question for you today would be, what have you enjoyed so far about our Indonesian festival?
You guys are incredible. You absolutely put so much into it, and you could feel some of you have got such good language skills. It's obvious that it wouldn't matter what language you'd be able to learn it, but I just know where Indonesian can take you. With the opening of this agreement, and it's for young people for the exchanges, it's not for people like me, it's for you guys. And what it is you can actually go over there and live, and they can come over here and live, but you have to be young, under 35, which is not young to you at the moment. However, by the time you finish your university degree and all of that, or finish school and say, I wouldn't mind going over there, there's all these opportunities available now which were not 10 years ago or even 2 years ago. So they're actually opening up and trying to build this bilateral relationship with young people.
Terima kasih for your time.
You're very welcome.
Hi, I'm Beth Forbes and I'm here today with Ibu Belly, who is the Indonesian Consulate General for WA. So Ibu Belly, hi.
Hi, how are you, Beth?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
What is your role as the Indonesian Consulate General?
My role here to bridge the relation between Indonesia and Australia, especially Western Australia, because my ambassador in Canberra, he take care the whole Australia, but my part is Western Australia. So I'm here for ensuring the good relation between Indonesia and Australia in many relations, economic and also consular affairs and people to people. And at the same time, at this time, I also prioritize the relation in economics. Why? Because we have a very strong relations in this field, and I also try to ensure my community here, my people, Indonesian, that resides in Western Australia, to take care of them.
Why is the relationship between Indonesia and Australia important?
First, because we are very close neighbor, good neighbor, and of course the second one, we have a good collaboration together that bring benefit not only for one country perspective but for both countries. So I should say to you how the relation in economics. Economics, now we have a very important agreement, comprehensive economic partnership agreement between Indonesia and Australia, that bringing our relation even, yeah. So I mean, by doing this relation, we will be able to increase the prosperous of our people, and at the same time we will be able to contribute to the world, because the relation that we are doing now, we try to make the most efficient production, for example, and then by that we can supply Indonesia and Australia, and also we can supply the world. So the collaboration is very, very important.
What do you enjoy about being the Indonesian Consul General?
Well, I like because I can do a lot. As I mentioned, my task is to ensure the good relations and even stronger, and to fill these relations by communicating with many people here in Western Australia. So this is not only for the job itself, but for my own as a person, that I could do a lot for this job. So I'm so happy with that.
What have you enjoyed so far about our Indonesian festival?
So amazing by seeing the enthusiasm of the student here in Mother Teresa Catholic College. I can see that you try a lot of effort. It's also because you love what you are doing. So I thank for the school, I thank for the principal, Ibu Jerry, and also your teacher, Ibu Dian, and most of all, of course, I thank all of you, the students.
Terima kasih for your time.
Terima kasih untuk waktunya. Sampai jumpa.
Hi guys, I'm back, and today I have a report on Zoosicle. After 2 date changes due to COVID, they were finally able to perform, and they did an amazing job. They behaved as professional ambassadors for the college, and we are so proud of them. Thank you to Miss Harriet Fettis for being the amazing director and person that she is. Thank you to Miss Kiara Grigo for being such an organised stage manager. And last but not least, thank you to Miss Kerry Pears for being so productive and creative when producing the costumes for the musical. Together, along with the students, you created an amazing and entertaining musical. Hi, I'm Bethany Forbes, and I'm back today with Alex to interview him about Year 6 camp. So Alex, what was your favourite part of camp and why?
So personally, my favourite part of camp was crate climb, because it pushed me to my limit and it showed everyone's teamwork. If you're wondering what crate climb was, it's where you have so you have crates and you have to build it up. So once the person says it's safe, you can start letting people go up, but they're connected to a harness, and you have to try and touch this little blue ball, and that's what crate climb was.
Did you make any new friends on camp?
Yeah, so it was really good getting to know more people. So we wrote 5 people down on a list, and then we had at least 2 people that we wrote down in our dorm. And then with the activity groups, it was mainly based on people that you don't really hang out with. And when we did that, I met loads of new people, got to know them a bit more, and it was really good.
Would you do camp all over again if you could?
Oh yeah, definitely. It was actually a great experience. One of my favourite camps I've had so far.
Are you excited for Year 7 camp?
Yeah, so I've heard that Year 7 camp's pretty early. Yeah, it's going to be really good. And the thing with it in term 1 is that it's like you get to know people because it's a term 1. It's really early in the year.
Was it your first camp that you'd been on?
No, Bethany, I've had many other camps before.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, good.
Hi, I am Giselle and I am here with Kira.
Hi, I'm Kira.
What was your favourite part of camp and why?
I think my favourite part was all the team building that we got to do when we were doing the activities. So I got to know a lot of people that I wouldn't usually hang out with.
Did you make any new friends at camp?
Well, I kind of already knew everyone in the year 6, but I did create stronger friendship bonds with people.
What would you do? Would you do it again if you could?
Definitely. Camp was really fun.
Was it your first experience of camp?
No, I've camped a lot with my family, and sometimes I even camp in my backyard, but it was my first time camping away from my parents.
Okay, thanks for your time.